Blessings again. Welcome back to the channel. Watch, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Laborer charged with murder after 40-year-old man shot dead. The Centurion police have charged a 24-year-old Trevon McDonald, a laborer of Nanny Avenue, Rose Heights in the parish, with the June 8, 2023 death of a man in Mount Pleasant District, Westmoreland. Deceased is 40-year-old Damian Henry, otherwise called Frost, a farmer of Content District, Westmoreland. Reports are that about 10:15 a.m., Henry was standing at a section of the Mount Pleasant main road talking to a friend when a Toyota Axia motor car drove up and McDonald allegedly alighted from the vehicle front seat armed with a gun and opened gunfire at Henry, hitting him multiple times. He then escaped in the vehicle. A report was made to the police and Henry was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced deceased. Following an investigation into the matter, McDonald was arrested. He was charged on Saturday, March 16th, after a question and answer session in the presence of his lawyer. His court date is now being finalized by the police. Chinali man gets 20 years for offense relative to 2-year-old boy killing. Anthony Finley, who pleaded guilty earlier this month to fatal shooting of a 2-year-old Adrian Campbell as the child sat inside a car in McHill District in Clarkstown, Trelawney, last year, was sentenced to 16 years in prison for the death. Last week, Finley, otherwise called Boy Blue, of McHill, is the cousin of the little Adrian's stepfather. He was sentenced by the High Court Judge, Justice Bertram Morris, in the Trelawney Circuit Court. In addition to the 16 years for a murder, Finley was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment for making use of a firearm to commit a felony and 15 years for a shooting with intent. The sentences are to run concurrently, meaning that he will serve the highest of the three sentences, which is 20 years. The judge, however, stipulated that Finley should be eligible for parole consideration after serving a minimum of 10 years in prison. He came courting and the cops were waiting. Detectives from the Area 1 Major Investigation Division, MIB, have charged 2 men with double knockings in Cornwall, Hartford District, Westmoreland on Friday, July the 14th, 2023. Charged with death, possession of prohibited weapon and using a firearm to commit a felony are 24-year-old Chevron Vernon, a laborer of Hartford District, and 26-year-old Nikita Finley, also a laborer of the same district. The deceased are 22-year-old Erjam Hanson, a laborer of 3 Miles River, and 38-year-old Brian Tullock, also a laborer, but of the both district, both in Westmoreland. Reports are that about 8:30 p.m., Hanson and Tullock were at a house when they were pounced upon by Vernon and Finley, who opened gunfire at them. The police were alerted, and the arrival found the both men with gunshot wounds to the upper body.